Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. We're coming to you live from round 2 of the Omega Flight Club Qualifier. Super excited to be here. Today's match is all brought to you by Co-op Print Yards. Use coupon code GSP for 15% off all the time, any day you want. Take a look at their 3D printed designs. We got some exclusive ones made for our patrons, and they're actually going to be going out in April. Right here. Oh no, sorry. These were for the April one. So super excited to have sent those out. That was great. And were these for January? These were for the January ones. We got these made for January, but there's different factions, all types of different ones. Check them out. CoopPrintYards.com, !KUAT in the chat for the link and the code. Now, Darren, I'm about to open up the Choose Your Champion polls. I want you to go ahead and break down the list and then let me know who do you think has the advantage. Let's go. It's Flight Club Omega time.
Okay, so on the left here we've got Kez, relatively local player to myself. He's flying the First Order with Ember, with Duke, Hollow with Proud Tradition, and Kylo Ren with Extreme Maneuvers and Advanced Proton Torpedoes. Now he's banking a 5-point bid there, which is reasonable in most circumstances. But on the opposite side here, we have Gavin Beale, who's flying Anakin Skywalker with Extreme Maneuvers, Predator, Ion Cannon, and your favorite upgrade, Dion, Hull Upgrade.
Hull Upgrade!
With 2 Jedi Knights, both with Delta 7B and Heightened Perception. But that comes in at 179 points. That's a 21-point bid.
Okay, so here's the thing. Gavin came in and said, I don't just want the bid with Anakin. I need it. So he went hard. Now, what does Heightened Perception do? Can you remind us what that is?
So Heightened Perception reads, at the start of the engagement phase, you may spend 1 force if you do engage at Initiative 7 instead of your standard initiative value. So what that means is those Jedi Knights can act as blockers, but also shoot first in the engagement phase. Now, it is risky because it means that you're not able to use your fine-tuned controls, and you're spending your force. But being able to initiative kill any ship in the game, great.
Yeah, Heightened Perception is one of those cards that we don't see too often, but when a player finds a spot for it to work, it can be really powerful. Earlier on in 2nd edition, there was some Mace Windu play with Heightened Perception, but outside of that, we haven't seen it too much. We'll see if it's relevant. I'm excited to see if we do get some initiative kills there. Now, Darren, who do you think has the advantage in this matchup? Who are you choosing as your champion?
It's a real tough one. I think possibly the First Order have the slight edge. They're 3 green dice ships. They've got 3 green dice, 3 red dice. This is a hard one to call. But I think I'd go with the First Order.
Okay, well, there you go. Kess already getting a target lock set up on a slightly overextended Jedi. Well, is it overextended? I don't know. Might be bait. But,
those Jedi in the Delta 7s are so maneuverable, though.
They are. We'll see if that target lock ends up mattering. I'm pretty sure the Jedi Knight does not have a arc on Ember, but we'll find out here in a moment. Now, if we get significant damage on that first roll, we will immediately close the poll. Otherwise, there's not the poll, the betting. But right now, there's 5 minutes left for you to make your decision. And we get it.
I think green does have Ember.
All right, we'll find out here. They'll be trading some paint. So get your bets in now for risk of losing your opportunity. Because if there's damage rolled on that first one, I immediately lock it. All right. I think it is time for our first engagement.
Yep, so it's just going to be Ember. Now, he's got Duke with this as well because he's been handed off the evade from Hollow.
And That's
he spent the focus.
He did take a deplete. That's why he has only 2 dice. Spending the focus for 2. And that looks to be a damage to get started. Yep. Taking 2 shields early on the Jedi Knight.
Yeah, that Green Jedi's just a little bit overextended.
Now we'll see if he'll be able to make it worth it. He does have arc as well. Like you said, Darren, we got an evade out there on Ember.
Yeah, he's got the evade. He's got range 3. I think we might see the loss of a shield. Unlikely. Like, there's no modifiers for this Jedi, so...
All right. He got rolled slightly over with 2 hits. And we are A-okay. No problem here.
Disrespect. Now, you say that Gavin wanted the bid and said he needed the bid.
Mm-hmm.
You could look at it another way. Maybe he said, you know what? I'm that good of a player. I can beat you with 179 points. I don't need to spend all my points. I am better than you.
I mean, maybe. Well, one of the things, let's talk about the idea of a points fortress. Okay, points fortress. So with a 21-point bid in an end game, Anakin base points, right now he's 75 points with his current upgrades. But if he is at full health and you've lost your 2 Jedi Knights, you still technically have, what would that would be? That would be 96. You would have 96 points still left on the board. In an end game ship, in an end game situation where somebody who doesn't have a bid and you're one-on-one, as long as your Anakin isn't taking damage, you're going to win that game. So
yeah, Anakin's really difficult to pin down in this matchup because he's always going to be moving last, and with that extreme maneuvers, it's pricey, but you spend the 2 force to do an extreme maneuver, and 5 straight, get the hell out there.
Yeah, 100%. So watch out for that strategy, and I'm sure Kester's thinking about that as well. You have to, while you have your forces, likely try to either pin down Anakin and see if you can do damage early, or at least keep him scared enough where he's not contributing to the damage, and you have a situation where you can keep, if Kester can hold on to Ember, Hollow, and Kylo while getting rid of these Jedi Knights, and you have those 3 on 1, then I think that's the end game you're looking for if you're Kester. If I'm Gavin, you got to get some ships off the table. You got to get some ships off the table, because even if you have Kylo versus Anakin in the end game, that favors the Chosen One, not the Supreme Leader.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see Green Jedi Knight go quite fast here, maybe with a 3 bank, just to try and get around the back of these First Orders.
Mm-hmm.
Kess has also been quite clever, as well as stacking the target lock onto Hollow, because that is a token that he can transfer.
Yep. And sorry, one other thing here to clarify, not correct, but to clarify. I'm saying Anakin in the end game gets the 21 points. It could also be the other Jedi Knights. You're correct. You could end up making those Jedi Knights end up being what would that be? 73 points each. But more likely than not, Anakin is the ship that is alive in the end game more than the Jedi Knights. At least that's usually the strategy going into it when looking at this list. But yeah, absolutely. If you have a Jedi Knight at the end, it of course becomes more expensive. Not literally more expensive. Obviously, his point cost is still 52 points, but in the game, you're still protecting that 21-point bid with the ship that you have left alive.
Yeah. So he's done a hard one there with the Green Jedi Knight, threading between the 2 rocks. Just going for the focus. I think that's going to leave him a little bit exposed. Because, I mean, Ember's got the 2 straight, Hollow's got a hard 1 and a boost, and Kylo's got a hard 2 in, and could go all in on that Green Jedi Knight. Well, he's managed to block him. Ember looking like he just wants to get out of there.
Well, this is the sacrifice maybe that the Green Jedi Knight took. You know, he was a little bit overextended early, but we'll see if he can make this block end up mattering. So scooping up a lock here with Hollow.
Yep.
Put that on that blue Jedi Knight. Might be able to tag him for some early damage again.
And take a focus, and you can hand that deplete off to Ember, because Ember's probably not going to get much of a shot. And then we see the hard 2 in with Kylo Ren. Is a little bit close to that rock.
And scooping up the lock here on the Green Jedi Knight.
He's locked onto Green Jedi Knight, yep.
Mm-hmm. So that makes it so that, yeah, here you go. He can pass, assuming that he leaves Kylo next to him. Yeah, he's going to have a really nice range 1 shot there. And here's Anakin performing the 2 straight. How aggressively does he want to be here? He obviously has a unmodified Ember up there, but he's got a Kylo in the lane.
Yeah, I mean, you boost in here, you go with the ion cannon and try and just, ion Ember.
He's got him there. He did decide to take the boost, and we'll see if we get some heightened perception shenanigans here.
I don't think you do. I think you keep it. Gives you the mod for defense and offense. He's only taking 1 shot with green.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right, but we'll see if Gavin wants to be more aggressive, he might do it.
Well, he's transferred the focus across to Ember to be defensive against Anakin.
I like it.
He is doing the heightened perception.
Perception is heightened. Here we go. Initiative 7 engagement here for that Jedi Knight.
Let's go into Kylo.
And not going to get anything out of that one.
No, that's I don't understand why you'd heighten there. Because you're not going to strip any tokens. You might potentially get rid of a force, but
I think that's probably the reason right there. It's just trying to get rid of force. It's a bit of a catch-22 because he rolled badly. Let's pretend like that roll would have happened at Initiative 3. He still wouldn't have done damage at Initiative 3. Here we go. Anakin firing range 2. And nothing. Not going to get anything out of that. And Ember kept the focus, so watch out for the shots going into Anakin.
Yep, did Anakin use Predator there?
No, I saw him ping Predator, but I think he meant to ping Ion Cannon.
Okay.
Yeah, Predator is it primary only, isn't it? No, am I making that up in my head?
It is primary only.
It is primary only. So yeah, that would be the reason why he didn't do it. Because you can't Predator on the Ion Cannon. All right. Kylo, where you going?
Ooh, range 2 into feels bad. He's got the advanced proton torpedoes there that could have been
could have been nasty, yeah. Well, you know what? He's still going to get 3 out there. That's still a good place to be in. Oh, and getting all 3 of them. That focus not mattering at all this turn. Wow. And here's...
This could be another good game.
Telling you, Europe full of violence today.
I mean, historically, when you look at Europe, it's not been that full of violence.
Looks at list of wars. No, not at all. All right, so Anakin ends up taking a damage there. So with that hull upgrade, he's back down to 3 hull, the normal expected value on those Eta 2s.
So I think the reason that that he might have used heightened perception there on green is he wasn't 100% sure that it was range 2. So if it was range 1, he didn't want to get initiative killed with the APT from Kylo.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Good point. Good point. But man, didn't get anything. That Jedi Knight has netted him nothing. He's got nothing. He got a block, but the block didn't end up mattering because Hollow was like, yeet, here's a focus. And was, oh man.
Yeah, and he's not bought the blue Jedi Knight in. I'm not going to say it's teal, it's blue. The blue Jedi Knight hasn't come in to anything yet.
Agreed. Yeah, he's kept them a bit apart. He's kept them a bit apart, and I like Gavin's list. I like Gavin's list, but Kester's positioning has been superior so far in the opening.
Yeah. I mean, Green Jedi Knight. Do we see a K turn here? At least it keeps him relevant.
Yeah, I think he has a really good. Gavin has a really good turn this next turn. Mm-hmm. He could get some really nice blocks off, or he could just set in a position where he doesn't get shot.
Yeah, Anakin's just got to be super careful this round.
Agreed, because there is definitely a situation where you could end up with multiple arcs on Anakin. If Kylo gets a little bit aggressive, Hollow, of course, can turn through that alley between the two obstacles. I mean, the Type BAs have sloops, right? You could maybe even get Ember to have an arc on Anakin.
Well, that's the thing. You've got Ember that can just sloop. And then you've got Kylo who... Okay, he's stressed, so he's probably going to want to do a blue maneuver. You've got like a 2-bank there. In a difficult position, so he can't get away. And then Hollow just coming around the back.
Now, real quick note here. Ember's ability is active now. I know Ember. A lot of people don't play Ember, so let's go ahead and read that ability. While you perform an attack, if there is a damaged ship friendly to the defender at range 0 to 1 of the defender cannot spend focus or calculate tokens. So to kind of get rid of some of that extra verbiage there, while you perform an attack, if the enemy ship that you're firing at is damaged, the defender cannot spend focus or calculate tokens. So yeah, it's potentially really good being able to prevent that that Anakin Skywalker from spending any focus defensively. All right, looks like we got some extreme maneuvers here. I'm sorry, wrong thing. No. This is a barrel roll. Sorry, I was looking at the hard turn. Well, I was reading that. My bad.
So we did see the K turn there from Green Jedi Knight. I guess with Ember going there, it's kind of blocking Anakin's hard 1, hard 2 to try and get away.
Mm-hmm.
And then there we see Kylo doing the 2-bank in to clear his stress. Probably just takes a focus, maybe a target lock.
Slapping the focus down and going for the barrel roll.
Interesting. I guess it gives him the hard 2 to the right to pursue Anakin next turn. And gives him a little bit of protection from range from Green Jedi Knight. And out of the arc of blue.
Hollow getting aggressive here as well.
So if Anakin 4K is right here, he might be set up to actually put some damage into Kester's ships.
Yeah, the K turn here looks real strong for Anakin for sure, because that likely gets you past Hollow's arc as well.
Has he seen through the gap in the Matrix? That's the question.
Now we did see Hollow take a target lock on Anakin, and whoa, there it is, baby, for Kizzle.
Great call there.
And then if he remembers, he has the Anakin trigger here.
Yeah, absolutely. He's doing the Anakin trigger.
Checking for range 1. So let's go ahead and read that ability. It says, after you execute a maneuver, if there are more enemy ships than friendly ships at range 0 to 1 of you, you may spend a force, and if you do, remove all your red tokens. Or remove one of your red tokens, excuse me.
You don't even worry about heightened perception here.
Nope, you got 2 shots. You save that force for
handing the
green.
strain off to Ember.
Well, he's a cheaper ship. Like, please don't shoot my Kylo. Shoot Ember.
I think you ion cannon Ember here.
Nope,
Oh,
he's going at Kylo. Kylo is a better endgame ship. You got to do the damage there. I like the call. Only got 1 hit. Oh, feels bad.
Predator.
Going for the Pred. Spend the focus too. You got no shots coming in.
Spending the force. Why would you spend the force there? You're not getting shot at.
That's a misplay for sure on Gavin's part. Might have been excited. He may have forgotten that he even had the focus. You know, usually after a K turn, you're like, I don't have any actions, but I got the force.
But Kylo is going to show him the dark side.
So I'll show you the dark side. That condition card allows Kester to pull out a ship crit from the deck, place it on top of, I'll show you the dark side, and preps it so that if Anakin at some point would suffer a crit, instead of pulling one from the deck, it goes the one that you took out, which seems to be the Panic Pilot, which is the best one out of that. He'll end up getting a Panic Pilot rather than taking one from the deck.
So here we've got the deltas.
Yeah, they're taking both range 1 shots. Yes, here we go. Hit, crit. Deltas have an opportunity to do some violence. Oh, denied! Denied! Gonna get some natties in the chat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Well, Hollow was pretty good on defense there. That excellent positioning for just a shield on Hollow and a shield on Kylo feels bad.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He might have a really good turn this turn, but if Kester had a really good round of green dice and didn't take much damage for it.
Yeah, I mean, he's still in a good position because he can now chase, although because he's the Jedi Knights are moving first, they're in a bit of a difficult position. They could try and get in there and block. I don't know what's the fastest blue maneuver for them. Just thinking for
3
straight ahead. Does the 3 straight from Jedi Knight, from Green Jedi Knight fit? I think it does, yeah, actually. Looking at it where Hollow is, it's lined up parallel to it. So I guess we'll see that there. It's then just a question of where does blue go? Maybe a 3 bank down?
3 bank might land you... That might land you right in front of Anakin. You could probably give Hollow some fits that way.
Yeah, I think it lands just in front of Hollow.
Yeah, I think my ideal move here would be to 3 bank with blue, boost to get a possible block on Kylo and Hollow, and just two straight with green. Keep your arc wide.
Well, while we're waiting for them to get into their engagement, want to remind you that we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday here on Gold Squadron Podcast on Twitch. So thank you so much to everybody who does join us on those days. It's super fun. And I'll tell you, this upcoming Monday, we got so much to talk about. 3 articles, this event, jam-packed. Jam-packed. We might need to take a couple weeks to unpack all this information. So looking forward to it. Here we go. Jedi Knight, keeping it casual. 2 straight. Yeah, you get rid of the stress, set yourself up. I think I'd slap a target lock down here.
I was thinking the same, take the lock, because you're probably not going to get shot at again this turn.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
do the 2 bank there. Yeah.
Went for the 2 bank. Could be a tactical bump.
Yeah, it keeps him back. Still got the mod from the force.
Ember.
You take the boost. I know you switch the lock.
Yep. He's just getting some space. Right now, if the green Jedi Knight can tag him, it's going to be through a rock, or through a gas cloud, so unlikely to do damage.
I think green's now got an unobstructed shot.
Oh, maybe. Kylo did take a target lock onto Anakin. Save it for a rainy day. Anakin's got a full stack of target locks. Every ship in Kester's list has got a lock on there. And
Yeah,
Hollow. This tradition's about to get real proud. Takes a focus with proud tradition.
Yeah, Anakin's got to be careful there because with those advanced proton torpedoes, he's easily going to get one-shotted if Kylo manages to get him at range 1.
One turn.
I think you barrel roll to the right here.
Yeah, that'll get you a nice shot into Ember. Ember is...
Maybe barrel roll left and forwards. Nope.
And you can see that Hollow was trying to reach out to see if he could get rid of the stress and was just outside of range. So not going to be able to give that stress to one of his friendly ships. And looks like we're getting a heightened perception trigger.
Yep. So he does have the unobstructed shot into Ember.
I think you take both over there.
Yeah.
Take them both. Try to get something off the table while you can.
Let's go into Hollow.
Hollow is a great enabler in the list. Points-wise, though, Ember and Hollow both the same cost. 2 hits.
Yeah, you spent it there.
Spending for 3. Ooh, nice. Able to squeak in half points there. Oh, wait, one more die. One more die, range 3. He probably spends the focus here.
Yeah, I mean, either way, you're getting half points. I don't think you spend it. I think you keep it. You give them half points anyway. You're not getting a second shot into you. Yeah, see, there you go.
All right. So half points have been given. You have a focus for offense. And going at Kylo. Kylo currently only has the Force to mod.
See, if you were going after Kylo, I don't know why you didn't barrel roll. He's going with the ion cannon.
Hit, crit. Could ion him off the board. Not going to happen.
I spent the Force.
I like the that was a risky play for Kester to be pointed towards the board edge, because if he gets ionized there, he's dead.
Yeah, I don't understand why he didn't barrel roll to the left.
Well, you're right. Well, he probably thought he may have been in Hollow's Arc. Yeah.
And
I think that Jedi Knight just bit the dust. Yep. The 3 agility not holding up today for those Jedi Knights.
Yeah, but it was important there that Hollow managed to keep hold of the focus, because otherwise he wouldn't be able to do that.
Okay. Now, Hollow is currently stressed. And, well, we're seeing somebody calling out in the chat here. Oh, he could have. This was a very rare opportunity to force the flipping of Proud Tradition, guys.
Yep.
Oh no! Looks like they caught it. They caught it.
Oh.
It's very rare, but so let's go ahead and read that text. James, can you pull up the text for the front side of Proud Tradition?
James.
He's got it. He's got it.
I just wanted to shout him.
Did it pull it up?
Bam. We got it. We got it.
You know what? There's one on the table right next to him.
Oh, duh. We have the secondary. Oh, he didn't spawn the secondary copy. It's fine. We're good. So Proud Tradition.
Yeah, it's up there. So Proud Tradition reads, equip this side face up. While you have 2 or fewer stress tokens, you may perform focus actions even while stressed. And then the second part is, after you perform an attack, if you are stressed, the defender may spend 1 focus token or suffer 1 critical damage to flip this card. Now, that's not normally something that people want to pay. However, because that ship was destroyed, there was no harm in it taking that critical damage to make him flip.
Mm-hmm. It's like, sure. Yeah, so great opportunity. And now that it's flipped, all right, we can go ahead and slap down the Proud Tradition. Now that it's flipped, we have the False Tradition, which treats your focus actions as red. So now, Hollow, not able to just focus willy-nilly. Target lock is your offensive card of choice. Thank you so much, James. So you can see right there what we have available.
Yeah, it puts Hollow in quite a difficult position. I think we might see a slow move from the Blue Jedi Knight here. Probably a K-turn, again, from Anakin. He's just got to be careful, because Kylo has got to do the hard 2. So it's then, where does that put him? Looks like he's doing a pre-game boost.
Yeah, there we go. Some intuitive controls. He might be feeling it now. He's feeling as I think I got a little bit of momentum. Trying to block himself a Hollow.
Could be bringing Anakin around that gas cloud to chase Hollow.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Ember getting aggressive here. Remember, the defender, Anakin Skywalker cannot spend focus tokens against Ember.
He's got the Force, though, so that's the...
Ember is only while he performs an attack, not while he defends.
Right. Did I say it backwards? Sorry.
Yeah, you said Anakin can't spend on his attack, but he should be able to. It's just like when Ember's attacking someone else.
I think you meant Anakin on his attack as in Ember's attack.
Right, Ember attacking Anakin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. The words didn't come out right. All right. Hollow flying over the Teal Jedi Knight.
Yeah, I think he's seen the potential for Anakin to come in here, so he trying to get him out of there.
Too hard. We'll see if we get any repositions from Kylo. Extreme maneuvers, hard one.
See, if Anakin's done the hard 1 or hard 2 here, he's going to be... Oh, no.
That's bump. So Hollow is going to... Ember's going to get a nice shot there. Uncontested, it seems like, versus Anakin. But like you said earlier, Darren, he does have the Force available for defense. Ember does have a target lock as well.
Yeah, it's only going to be 2 dice. It's because he's taken the deplete.
This
but
is
he's still
true.
got the deplete from last round.
So it'll be a 2-on-3.
So Anakin bumping there isn't really that bad.
Mm-mm.
For Anakin, I mean.
Correct. Could have been much worse. Here's Kylo taking a shot through the gas cloud at Teal. Jedi Knight's going to have five defense dice. Is this a 7? It's 7B, so 4.
Has to spend the Force.
Yep. The gas cloud conversions are only on blanks, so spends a Force defensively. Now here's Ember. Hit crit.
Could be painful.
No, we're fine. Spend the Force. But it does make it so that your Force reserves are starting to go down. You only got 1 left. It means you're going to start next turn with only 2 Force instead of 3. Jedi Knight hoping to dream.
Yeah,
chucking some dice at Kylo. 2 hits.
Yeah, he's got the Force. He's got the gas cloud.
Yep.
Nah.
Not today. And
Still quite a lot of time left in this game.
Yeah, this one seems compared to our first match, right? You're like, oh wait, this game seems kind of long. How much time we got left? Yeah, we still got 36 minutes. It's still anybody's game. I know that Kester has a strong lead, 52-28, but with Hollow sitting at only 1 point of health left, you get Hollow off the table, Gavin becomes ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. And the initial engagement of this was Kester was in a strong position, but as soon as Gavin managed to get behind Kester's list, he's had more of the tempo. Mm-hmm. So Anakin now can quite easily do a Talon roll.
Oh yeah,
to get behind these two stressed first order ships. Probably just a one bank Jedi Knight.
I like it. I like it quite a bit. And remember, the Talon rolls on the Eta 2s are not red. They're purple. So it does cost a force. But then you don't end up stressed. You can still perform other actions. And of course, Anakin can try to manipulate that Talon roll if he wants to using intuitive controls. But I would say just save it for the Talon roll and be available to deal some pain.
Well, if you want to be really fancy, you could spend both Force, do the Talon roll, and then do the boost with extreme maneuvers. It will drain you of all your Force.
And then you couldn't do the Talon roll, and then now you have to do it 2 straight.
No, what I mean is you've got that option as well. You can do extreme maneuvers before you activate, or you can do it after you do the Talon roll. You then do extreme. Here we go. He's going with.
So we got a intuitive controls barrel roll.
Yeah, so we're probably going to see a hard one from Anakin. Well, there's the one bank.
Just sitting in the window. He knows that Kylo likely is going to try to hit the gas here.
I pick up a lock.
Yeah, seeing the way Gavin's been playing, I wouldn't be surprised to see a focus, but I do like the lock. Ooh, he's going to take a barrel roll. Okay. What?
I think that's just giving Kylo an out.
Okay, so barrel rolling. Using fine-tune control and then focusing. You can see that Ember did bump into Anakin there. Strong barrel roll with the intuitive controls. Let's see if you can take advantage of it, though.
Yeah, so he's just giving Kylo the out.
Look at that. The previous barrel roll would have actually had him blocked already. You could see that. Man, I'm sure Gavin is hand on forehead right now, face palm, because it feels terrible when you use a resource to do an expected move. You were expecting that 5 straight. He went short. Now Kylo's got a range 1 shot.
Not only that, but if Anakin's done the hard one here, he might be in Ember's arc.
This is true.
and Kylo's got the range one shot for advanced proton torpedoes.
Now, Anakin did do that one turn you were talking about. We'll see what he wants to do here.
He's taking a focus. Yeah, he's burning through his force, so...
So that's going to be range 1, seeing if he can force Kylo to use some of his force resources. Sorry, just used the word force. So this is going to be ion cannon?
Yeah.
Wash lives as has First Order ever won a major tournament? Yes. Yes, he has.
So here we see the advanced proton torpedoes coming in.
5 dice. Here they come.
Ooh.
All right, little bit. I mean, that's on 5 dice. You're expecting 2.5. So you got the 2. You got the reroll with the lock, and you could get 4 if you use the force. And he does.
Yeah. Well, there's shields.
That is best case scenario there for that Jedi Knight. No crits under the shields, only taking the shields. Like, that is, that's solid.
We've still got a shield left as well, so. He's now got the range 3 coming in from Ember, but.
Oh, who needs mods? Who needs mods when you roll like that? Crit, crit, crit in the chat? Oh my. Oh, savage. Brutal. Wrecked.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh.
Damage sensor array, disabled power regulator.
Oh, that means he's going to ion now.
Man. Ooh.
That's just swung it massively.
Absolutely ridiculous. There's the ion you just talked about because of the disabled power regulator. Man.
And all that because of a barrel roll. Like, if he hadn't a barrel rolled there, he'd have been fine. He'd have taken 2 shields. 3 shields.
Yeah, and you could see the logic. The logic in the barrel roll was I'm planning to block the 5 straight. But I think, Darren, the place you're coming from is the safe move was to stay there because the 3 straight, which is the he could have gone 2 straight with Kylo for sure and still had that shot. But by staying in this previous position, he would have covered the 3 straight for a block, maybe the 4 straight for a block, but the 5 ends up going past them. So he's limiting risk by staying in his previous position.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was more about if he'd have stayed where he was, picked up the lock, Kylo bumps, or Kylo moves past you. Either way, you're not being shot by him, and then you can chase behind him with the lock there.
And Kylo was stressed, so there's no danger of a 4K.
Yeah, absolutely. Kylo had to do from where his position was. He was going to do a 2-bank seems nonsensical, so it was going to probably be a kind of a 2, 3, 4, 5 straight.
Yep, and that's a mistake that now I'm sure Gavin will feel that mistake for a long time because now he's got that Jedi Knight is essentially dead to rights with that ion token. Because Ember will be able to find him next turn, and that's gonna be that. Now I would say so Daniel, I would say that situation was not a 50-50. That was more just because of the 3, the 4, and the 5 being blockable, or being either blockable or safe, and then the 2 straight being the only maneuver that would have had given Kylo the range 1 there. I think that was more leaning into the he was taking a risk. He was definitely taking a risk there. Not so much a 50-50. But hey, you know what? That's all right. It's a little bit. This is where we learn, and that's where that's the fun in the game. Is like you take the chance. Here we go. Strain for the barrel roll and taking what looks to be, is that a focus or an evade? A focus.
Yeah, he's taking a focus. And it's really smart because what he's done is he's seen where Anakin's positioned himself with the pre-move barrel roll. So what that means is then Anakin's either going to end up in front of Hollow or bumping Hollow. Ember, sorry. So you're not really fussed about it being a strain. You want to keep it as a strain rather than a deplete, so you can get maximum dice onto this Jedi Knight.
Yep, and able to block Anakin as well. Nick Bond said, "Put Will on stream." It's not my choice. I mean, technically, I could flex on James, but James has the free will to pick the matchups. I don't want to cut his legs.
It's only a misconceived free will.
So 3 hits going at Kylo from downtown, and the gas cloud will do it. Though James, Will does have a cool list. He's got Moralo and Two Fangs.
I got my eye on him. Yeah. He's actually playing the list that knocked me out of the cut last event. It's a Moralo, Finn, and Old T.
It's Andrew's list, sir. Andrew Goldbach.
Yes, sir. That's all right.
Yep.
Spending the lock here with Hollow.
And you got 2 hits sitting out there. Gonna be fine. Spend the force. But that is the last force spent there on Anakin.
Yeah. He's been using the force abilities quite a lot. And I'm not... Ooh.
That's going to be
it. Focus, Dead Jedi Knight.
Yep, only having 2 agility there. That's guaranteed. How many cards? Ask the dice, and 2 cards. Jedi Knight Teal. Heading to the showers. So now we have Anakin and a dream. But here's the thing. Looking at the board, let's try to build a winning scenario here for Gavin. So he does 1 more point of damage on Hollow at some point. You get 55.
Yep.
Right? Then if you clear... So you need Hollow and a ship and a half, or Hollow plus all of Kylo.
I think we've got a concession.
All right, concession. All right, well, thank you so much to Gavin. Good game. Oh, wrong thing on the keyboard. I put HH. All right, well, congratulations to Kester winning that game. That'll end up being scored 200-28. Congratulations. So, Darren, what do you think was the big thing that swung it in Kester's favor here?
So when you look at that initial engagement, Kester managed to get his ships in the better position, and then the rounds where we had the Gavin with the better positioning, he just couldn't put the damage through, and then it always felt a little bit like there was at least one of his ships out of position. X-Wing is a game of positioning for the memers out there, but it's really difficult. Like that barrel roll was saying cost massively, and it did. There was a huge swing in that barrel roll. Sometimes games just come down to those little things.
Kylo Rem says HH is hyperspace high five. Yeah, exactly. HHGG.
Yes, let's go with that.
I'm in. Alrighty, well, with that, that's another round ending early. I'm telling you.